Let's go. Hey guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. Let's start by saying the ground rules for how we roll. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Whilst you're here, just click on the subscription button so that you know when I post content. Now, just a little plug for you guys, bays and gays, fabulous girls, baddies, please there's a new business that I'm starting out. It's called Face Beats. Please like our Instagram and Facebook pages. We will be posting content and like tips on how to do your makeup, and we also offer makeup services. Now to the video. Now back to the video. I need to start. So now I want to talk about the last time I made a video. I'm gonna speak like English, but the English I'm going to directly translate it to Spitori because I'm still practicing my English. Now, like nna ne ke tsana yona le ntho engwe ne ke nngwe bolelang hore nna nka se tswile ke bile humble about the fact that I went to Hoërskool. War Hoërskool era or high school ka Afrikaans. So, and when I was just like reminiscing her like shit, like I was struggling when I was at Hoërskool. I felt like I am drowning and I'm drowning and there's no one to help me. So I was listening to Young Star, and the way he is so good Zulu in Zulu, and I'm like, there's no way this guy went to Hoërskool. Like Hoërskool has that thing of taking out the music genius in you. Like now in my Hoërskool you will suffer another suffering that you've never experienced in your life. Like when comrades at when they were complaining about Tina, we are poor, we come from poor backgrounds, and then we come to university, we are shocked that other people they are rich and us we are poor, and we are like shocked. I'm like, Shem, you catch, and in my mind I'm like, hey, you caught up the train when this was late. Me, I was suffering too much when I was fucking 12 years old, guys, coming from fucking Soshanguve, going to Hoërskool. Yup, like nobody prepares you for that kind of suffering. Good, like when I'm thinking about that silent no, I don't like suffering. Like if I'm going to suffer, I quit. I can't do suffering because of I've suffered in my life. Like the difference between I went from Kasi school, like a normal Kasi school. Like in Kasi school, I didn't even feel like I was going to school. It just felt like I was going to a place. But when I was going to Hoërskool, I felt, yeah, here I'm at a school. Like it's a learning institution. Like when I went to like a Hoërskool, that's why I felt like, wow, I'm going to a serious school. In this school, things are serious. We have a Elena card. They identify you when you come to that thing. And because they depend on, do they know you? Does the person, the security guard that stands at the gate, Mr. Mshambi, does he know you, who you are? Has he seen you before? Otherwise, anyone can enter in that school. Like, the gates to learning are open, and even like the teachers, even the teachers, like even when you are late, let's say you are late at the Hoërskool, they care. They sent your parents a letter, Bona, your child was late. It's a problem for us. In Kasi, you are late, you can jump a gate. At the back, there was a place where you can go, and then it's just that you'll meet a ground, and then the teacher will see you from, crossing the ground. But it was not that hectic. Like, if you are late, you are not late. Sometimes the teachers are also late. So it's the same thing, they made, like, it's not that hectic. Life is not that hard. Things are, like, at easy mode, So, even, like, the teachers, they don't eat the same nutrition at the school in Kasi. They eat comfort food. So you can't expect the person who is eating pap to be active after break. No. After break, I remember there was a teacher who the learners, like, they Guys, I'm trying to make my videos in English more, so Mr. Mkabela because of narrow ways after break after Jamaica Guamatri. You guys expect it, you understand? The teacher he ate too much pap. So you know pap doesn't make you, it makes you lazy. So that teacher ate too much pap and then he didn't have energy anymore. Energy. Don't forget that pap is not there for, it's not there to make you, you know, like eat, like to think. I mean, at Hoërskool, they take learning very serious. They'll tell you, you know, you need to eat fish because fish has omega-3. It makes your brain look bright. The teachers, they tell you a learning strategy. This is how you study. You study like this. You just, like, I was like, I'm at a real school. It's a serious school here, you know. And but the thing that made me not like it too much, it was too much of a contrast from where I come from, you understand? So I come from easy mode. Now I am at hard mode. It's like the solitaire, you know, when you're playing solitaire, you start with easy, you go to medium, and then you go to hard. With me, I just went from easy mode to hard. My big problem at Hoërskool was Afrikaans and English home language. Now, when you come from Kasi, at the Kasi, at the school in Kasi, nobody knows English. You don't even think about English. What is English? Like, the teacher doesn't speak English. Nobody speaks English. Like, the principal doesn't speak English. At assembly, we don't speak English. We sing like, we sing in Xhosa, Zulu, everything. Even, like, when we sing the songs in English, we don't know what they mean. You know, you understand? So, when I went to Hoërskool, now everything was in English and Afrikaans. Understand? So now I have to see to finish. What am I gonna do? Because of, it's hard, it's hectic, you know, it's tough, it's difficult. I remember that. No, then I told my father that, you know, I am really unable to cope with this. And you know, if you fail English home language, you fail. You fail the grade. They don't even want to hear it. That means the language that you are learning in, that means you don't hear it. So why are you expecting to proceed to the next level? No. They don't work like that. If you fail English home language, it's a rap for you. You are going to repeat the grade. Now, like, the people at Hoërskool, that's why people, when Kasi people, when they see people from like Hoërskool, they think, oh, these people, they think they are better, or they think what? It's not that they think they are better. It's just that the circumstances that you have to endure are so hard for you that you just feel like, I'm going to give up here because there are too many things that are happening. You know, there are too many things that happen. I'm not even talking about like social wise. No. I'm just talking about learning, is just being a learner, you know. And like, I remember like the struggle. Oh my God, those days were just hard. Yeah, when I think about it, you know, I used to do Afrikaans into a first additional language. Now, when something is a first additional language to you, it means that that language is a language that you improvise with. You understand? So let's say you are listening to Mutsoding FM. Those people, their home language is Tswana, but they speak English sometimes when they want to improvise. You understand? But it's not a language that they are going to speak every day, but it's a language that you understand, it's a by language. Now I come from straight fuck. The teachers at the previous school I went to, they didn't know how to speak English. Then boom, I am speaking English only. Just imagine, at the big age of 12. How many if you start at 6? You are doing life school, you are doing life school, you are coming back, you are coming. Then you do what? Hoërskool. But with me, I went to primary school, like doing, like, not even hearing English. Maybe in my life, maybe that time I had English maybe where like on cartoons, that's it. Or and then so I didn't it's like I didn't even hear English. Like if no ne, like in that time there was no YouTube, remember ne? So like my parents, I'm talking about my parents. If I tell them, even though they took me to Hoërskool, but if I tell them, remember at school they said that okay, so one day I went to a parents meeting with my father. They're like, okay, this child, in order for them to improve in their language, you need to talk to them in their language, in that language, in English. So my father in the car is like, yeah, go skolongo, bare, responsible na school, mara, solo, already speaking in Sotho. For him to speak to me in English, he won't be able to do it because of Ariana. He can't come back from work tired and then he comes back and speaks English because of he can't do it. So it was me. I was suffering alone. Now imagine like I'm already suffering, ne? Oh, I'm already suffering with English, ne? Then on top of I'm suffering there, then you bring me Africans. Just imagine, like I was suffering too much. Like it's like I was struggling. Like the way I was struggling, it's like, oh my god, I don't know. It's like, I don't know how to explain that experience. It's like, and plus remember, like I was 13 or 14, you know, and I was just like, how am I gonna do this? You know, like it was tough. And on top of a person is like already this person is allergic to 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 milk. Then already when you bring them a working butter or one color, like for me Africans and English is the same thing because it's tough, all of it is hard. So now it's fine, I have to try. And I remember telling my father, like, Papa, this thing is hard for me. Why did you take me from that thing? I wish I went to a better school, a school where I know the language that I do is a language that I speak, or is a language that I do somewhere. If English is a language that I didn't hear at all. Like, you have to understand, ne? At my primary, there was no way I had English. Okay, they gave extra instructions in English, but obviously the teachers understood our disability, and then the teacher will try to explain to you in Sotho. And then when the teacher is angry, they talk in Sotho. You understand? English, they just write with it. Like they just write. It's a language for writing, you know. So that was a problem. I remember telling my father that, hey, I am struggling. You know the advice my father gave me? You know what? Don't leave, don't leave a blank space. Don't leave a blank space. Everywhere you find when they ask you a question, even if you don't know what it means, just write. Oh my god. That was the advice. So I'm sure the teachers, they were seeing things that they've never seen before. Imagine, like, and I'm just like, and now I'm like, you know what? I was struggling so much sitting in an exam 3 hours. I have to write about my vacancy. First of all, I guess I made the vacancy. Go hire I made the vacancy. I told me more. So go was like a vacancy. I think it has a made the vacancy. So already give it to school. Already no sanya ka vacancy. Okay, I'm going to finish off this video by saying thank you guys for watching my video. I know the way I speak English when I'm speaking fast and the way I speak it now, it's different, but I am learning to integrate the two. Like the funny me with the right English me, about to join. And hopefully in the next video, we can talk about, you know, something else that happened in Hoërskool. So if you really enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up.